First off, I would like to say, I want to say all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Shout out everybody that's teaching in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And I just got a quick, just a quick little lesson, nothing special, just bringing out the milk, man. So I'm going to start with this is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Now, with common sense, even if you in Esau, growing up in Esau's, school system, that the transatlantic trade, the transatlantic slave trade, as they call it, you don't need ship from Egypt, from Jerusalem to Egypt. You don't need no slave ship, Salakia about the little error I just said. You don't need no slave ship from Jerusalem to Egypt, which is, sits at the top of Northern Africa. You know what I'm saying? So common sense will tell you like, but this again says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Now, if you know about the transatlantic slave trade, you know that the ships was brought over here to North America and also, all over the continent. But it was brought over here to North America. So, like I said, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. This America, this is modern day Egypt again all over. Babylon all over. The proof is in the pudding. It's crazy, coming to this truth and learning this, man. Like, damn, this is right here the whole time. Like, damn, it'd be amazing when you have teachers, if you in camps, Great Millstone and etc. Other camps that teach in the name of Yahweh Shimon Shah, you would get taught this, myself, my uncle that came into the truth, we came into the truth at the same time, we follow Great Millstone. But needless to say, you learn so much about these scriptures that you're not going to hear in church. They're not going to teach you about Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And this is just the milk, you know what I'm saying? This is something simple, because we were, the so-called, even though all the tribes was brought over here on slips, but, Judah, they, if they was brought over here in the ships, ain't no proof in the pudding. So I'm going to read this one more time. I'm going to move on to the next one. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt not see it no more again, and there shall ye be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. That's straight up bondage, slavery. When Judah, Judahites, Benjamin, Levi was on them auction blocks, man, on them plantations, slaving, picking cotton, you know what I'm saying? So, it runs deep. They show you in the slave movies, I forgot what the one they did a few years ago. I forgot the one on BET that they had. I forgot, but, Roots, all the little slave movies that they bring out, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's that. And also, for Jake be thinking that they African, man, we is not no funky ass Africans. You know what I'm saying? So this is the Bible Compact Dictionary, and I got, this is the definition of him. The youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races and not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. his independency when his father lay drunk and brought a curse upon Canaan. Now, this is the Bible Compact Dictionary, which is also a good reference that separates us between the Negroes and the so-called Africans. It tell you the definition of him right here, you know. All praises and glory to Yahweh Shema Shah, because I was sure trying to find it, you know. I didn't remember off the top of my head like I usually do, but, you know, it tell you right here, bro. No, him became the progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes. Now, if you know about the slave songs back in the day, it said Negroes for sale, not Africans. So the proof is right there to let you know that, bro, we is not the same people, bro. We are not. We have never been the same people. We are not the same people. Period. You know, him became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. Come on, bro. And this is the, you know, like I said, bro, this is the Bible Compact Dictionary right there. Bingo. Bow bow. You know what I'm saying? So, in the next book I got, this is from Babylon Timbuktu, which also is a good source. If you could give me a quick second to go to the past. You know, Salakia for the little run I'm doing. But, you know, it goes to tell you that, bro, like, we ain't the Africans, man. You know, sorry, y'all catching all this pages flipping and all that. You know, here we go right here. So this is from Babylon Timbuktu, page 84, and it also reads that in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter during a period of military governors of Palestine, and outrages of atrocities were committed against the residue of people during a period of from Pompey to Julius. It has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves. So now you know that, like I said earlier, I studied in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. You don't need no slave ship to go from Jerusalem to Africa, you know, in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's crazy learning this, man. Like, we is not no goddamn Africans. And ish, you know, I want to say it's a suffix, not to mean like, but, you know, we are the real Jews, man. You know, and flee from Roman Roman persecution, bro. You know, from Israel, from Jerusalem, and dipped into Africa. You know, came into Africa, bro. You know, fled into Africa. You know, so like it for the slang. You know, but fled Roman persecution and fled into Africa. So we are not like the Africans, bro. We are not the Africans, period. Now, did our people migrate and, got scattered to over there? Cause, the Bible do say, we is scattered to the four corners of the earth, so we everywhere, but this is a quick little lesson, so I want to say, all praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.